So this dot on her head is there because somebody was lazy and forgot to click a button. Want to see why? I'm going to talk about it in another video, but if you look at this AI generated video by BB Rexa, look right here, you can see a lot of the similar kind of weird lighting on the skin. Another explanation could be that the AI got confused and basically started cloning her necklace onto her forehead. If you've ever done Photoshop and did the cloning part, you know, if you do too much, then all of a sudden the sidewalk looks weird and stuff. So there's two possible explanations. One is in editing and they're doing motion tracking and they forgot to turn off the switch. Number two is motion capture. I have two clips that give you examples.
Welcome to Learn with Runway. Today, I'm going to show you how to use motion tracking. Select the clip on the timeline that you want to track and click on the motion tracking button. Now click once on the object you want to track to add a tracking keyframe. When you play back the clip, you should see the tracking points stuck to your object. If you need to, you can add more keyframes throughout the clip, which might help make the track more stable. Once linked, you can move the layer anywhere you'd like on the canvas and it will still track to the selected object. Once you're done, you can hide the tracking icon if you'd like to.
We want a motion capture. This means we need some way to quickly add high quality tracking markers all around the face. We want markers that really contrast the skin and are small and convenient so we can add a whole bunch of them. I first want to identify the areas of the face that will deform the most during capture. In general, these are areas like the mouth, eyes, and eyebrows, and in these areas we want to apply more tracking markers than usual. The higher the density of our markers, the more detail we'll end up getting in our capture. That being said, so the types of shots that are bad for motion capture are shots where some of our trackers are obstructed and also shots where we add motion via camera shake. And if we follow these principles, we'll end up with perfectly trackable shots like these. Notice that the lighting conditions don't really matter as long as we can see the markers, and moving shots are also fine as long as the face remains centered. Tracker settings aren't that optimal for these facial markers. For example, if we try to track this marker near the side of the head, our track fails on frame 25. The reason this happens is that the markers are actually deforming throughout the shot and we're just using the location motion model. This means that the pattern we want Blender to track is actually changing from our initial state. Some other things that can cause issues are subtle lighting changes and heavy motion blur.